What's up, everybody? It's Levi from Wall Street Survivor. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing a review of an investment research company called Zacks. Now, when I'm going out to eat, I always look at the reviews. I use Yelp or Google, and I check the stars under the restaurants that I'm going to figure out if I'm in a new city or if I want to try a new type of restaurant, which restaurants I should go to. And I know that I'm not the only one who does this. And today, the company that we're talking about, Zacks, basically does the same thing, but instead of restaurants, it's with stocks. As you all know, on Wall Street Survivor, we like to talk about services that help you add tools to your investing tool belt. Zacks investment research platform is one helpful tool that I use in my investing tool belt to help me decide which stocks I should buy, hold, or sell. Before we get into it, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the Wall Street Survivor channel. And now let's jump right into what Zacks is, why it's a valuable tool for investors, why you should use it in your investor toolkit, and exactly what Zacks offers its customers. As many of you probably know, Zacks Investment Research was the first company to aggregate analyst forecasts about a stock. So in the olden days, financial analysts would publish their thoughts about certain stocks in the newspaper and tell investors whether they thought a stock should be bought, sold, or held in investors' portfolios. Well, as the age of the internet came around, technology allowed companies to be able to aggregate those analyst data and form some insight as to what analysts across the financial spectrum were saying about certain companies' stocks. Zacks was the first to do this. Zacks primarily focused on one metric: earnings. And as we know, earnings massively shift the investor sentiment of a market on a quarterly by quarterly basis. The numbers that companies report during earnings can massively shift and swing the sentiment in a stock. One of the biggest drivers of this is that analysts will forecast what they think a company's earnings will be, and depending on whether a company beats those analyst forecasts or underperforms, usually has a massive effect on that stock's price. So Zacks started aggregating these analysts' opinions and rating stocks on a scale of 1 to 5. A rating of 1 means that the earnings forecast indicate that this stock would be a strong buy, and a rating of 5 would mean that the stock is basically overvalued and should be sold off immediately. Over the last 33 years, Zacks has used this system and has been pretty successful in predicting future price movements using this rating system. So if you look at this chart here, you can see that over the past 33 years, the stocks that Zacks rated 1 or a strong buy have massively outperformed the S&P 500 and have risen on average 25.6%. On the other end of the spectrum, the number 5 strong sell stocks have massively underperformed the S&P 500 with an average rate of return of 3.2%. Of course, Zacks is no crystal ball, but their analytics and their aggregation of analyst forecasts have helped investors pick strong stocks and avoid bad ones for 33 years. I like this rating system because it's super simple. It allows me to categorize my stocks by different ratings, and you can now, of course, dig into tons of different metrics that allows you to see how Zacks breaks this down, which analysts they're listening to, what metrics they're evaluating, and tons of other stuff on their platform. Zacks has a ton of free resources as well as paid research that you can opt in for monthly or yearly pricing. But one thing I encourage you guys to check out is their report, 5 stocks set to double, that if you use the link in the description below, you can get a free copy of. They don't take your credit card, just an email address. Using this report, you can see what Zacks analysts think about these 5 stocks that they think are going to double in price over the next year, and it's all absolutely free. It's a great way to get introduced to the platform, see whether you like the analyst logic and the metrics that they use, and overall just check out the site to see if it could be a valuable tool in your investing toolkit. If you like the simplicity of the rating system that they use, if you're big into earnings and agree that that massively swings stocks' prices, and if you want to get started for free, definitely check out the link in the description below, add Zacks to your investor toolkit, and check out the rest of the offerings on their platform, such as the stock screener. They have tons of educational videos and articles. Overall, they're just a great investing resource. All right, guys, that's it. Short and sweet. Hope this video helped you guys understand a little bit more about what Zacks is and some ways that you can leverage their knowledge to help you become a better investor. If you haven't already, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the Wall Street Survivor channel, and I will see you guys next time.